pals of the internet, my name is Adriana and today I'm here to bring you sort of a fun, different, maybe more personal kind of video, and that is an on my shelf video. I can't think of the original creator of this video, but I will be finding that person and linking their video in the description. All I know is that the first booktuber that I saw an on my shelf video from was Rincey Reads, and I recently, or more recently, saw Books Overlooks do this video too. So I will leave both of those ladies' videos in the description as well, and you guys should check them out for sure. Essentially, the idea behind on my shelf videos is to get booktubers to talk about books that they don't normally get the chance to talk about. So what you do is you take a set of 2 random numbers, and I chose my numbers through random.org. I'm sure you guys are familiar with that. The first number will tell you which individual shelf you are looking at, and the second number will tell you which actual book along that shelf you will be referring to. And the point is not necessarily to talk about whether you liked the book or not, or to talk about what the book is actually about, but rather to give you a chance to share a story you have related to that book or a memory you have associated with that book, whatever you would like to do. I chose 3 sets of numbers and I'm going to share them with you now. And my first set of numbers was 9 and 12, I believe. So the 12th book on that shelf is Captain Underpants and the Perilous Plot of Professor Poopy Pants. Yeah, I did just say that with authority. It is a novel, but there are also comics within them, and Captain Underpants is a superhero, so I don't know what we classify these as, but I was super stoked about them when I was a kid. This series is utterly hilarious and completely ridiculous, and the only reason why I have this book, and I also have the rest of my brother's collection up there on my shelf, is because he asked me to take care of them because he moved out. My room and my shelves are like, I don't know, that we're like an orphanage. We take in all the books and we take care of them. We give them a place to stay. And it's really funny because everybody in my immediate family just knows that if they give their books to me, I will take better care of them than they will. Like, I've literally had my siblings say that to me. I've had my siblings, like my brother, hand me his Captain Underpants collection and be like, you know what, Adriana, I'm moving out and I would leave these books in my room, but I know that you're going to take better care of them and display them better in your room. And I said, I will take those books. They're not technically mine, but you know, he hasn't said anything about getting them back, so shh. My second set of numbers is 12 and 6. This is probably not surprising, but the 6th book on my 12th shelf is Princess in Training by Meg Cabot, which is the 6th book in the Princess Diaries series. So for my sister and I, the Princess Diaries series has been our series since we were very young. I grew up with Meg Cabot. I grew up with this series. I've read it more times than I can even relate to you. And I don't just mean this book, I mean I read all 10 of the Princess Diaries books so many freaking times that I just lost track. I've lost count. So for the longest time, I actually borrowed these books from my sister because she had the first 9. I still don't think she has the 10th book for some reason. I think I probably read them more than she did. So sorry, Elisa. One day I saw that they had like all of the Princess Diaries books in the new covers in paperback on Book Outlet. So naturally I got them all. If you have read the Princess Diaries series, then you and I are instantly friends. Like, hit me up. Whether you know it or not, you and I were besties. Because yes, 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 yes. And my final set of numbers is 3 and 1. And so my 3rd shelf is all the way over there, and conveniently, the first book on that shelf is A Chuckle of Kids Jokes. It's a joke book, you guys. I will indulge you guys in a joke, so here's one. What's the difference between a mailbox and a gorilla? Gee, I don't know. Well, I'd never ask you to mail a letter. That's a burn. That's a real joke. That's a good one, actually. If you're wondering why I have a joke book, I was obsessed with joke books when I was a child, like unhealthily so. If for some reason you think that I'm lying to you, this is a small sampling of my joke books that I have. I have clean jokes for kids, because what other kind are there? I have great clean jokes for kids because the first one wasn't enough. He's in a bathtub, in case you couldn't, he is that clean. I have 101 nutty nature jokes. In case you're ever stranded in the wild, you should be able to poke fun about it, I guess. I have 102 haunted house jokes. I don't know why. Oh, this one gets me. I have 99 and a half animal jokes, riddles, and nonsense. Please tell me how you have half a joke. Is it like knock knock? I have a joke book from The Emperor's New Groove. If you think I'm lying, it says joke book. Because this is a necessity, you guys. It doesn't stop there. I have the Rugrats joke book. Because why would you not have the Rugrats joke book? If you don't have this book, I'm judging you. I have the classic Scream Cheese and Jelly, a picnic of jokes and riddles. And of course, no collection will be complete without 1001 more cool jokes. The coolest. The cooliest. That's what I am. And if you think I have not read every single joke that is in these books, you have another think coming. So clearly I had a problem. I still have a problem. I had a thing for joke books, you guys. I have nothing to say about it. It's true. It's true, and I can't change it. If you would like to make your own on your shelf video, you can choose your own random sets of numbers, or you can use the ones that I've shared with you guys today, and I will leave those in the description if you're interested in doing that. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you on the flip side of the page. Bye. What's the difference between a boring teacher and a boring book? You can shut up the book. Whoa, whoever wrote this is cold.